You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
Hardy hosts KAIT-TV Ice Cream Social by Shelia Roberts.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
It was a perfect day for ice cream with temperatures of 108 degrees Fahrenheit on the set, where an ice cream social was held at Buford Beach in Hardy July 21st. The KAIT-TV Channel 8 news team was present to sign autographs, meet visitors, and to broadcast live from the banks of the Spring River. They wanted to tell all the viewers that Hardy is alive and vibrant after the flooding earlier this year. Visitors and locals alike swarmed to the beautiful banks of Buford Beach on Spring River in Hardy, Arkansas. Some may have been there to take a cool splash. However, others were aware that they were about to be visited by the KAIT-TV Channel 8 news team. The news team was broadcasting live and remote on location. Mike Cathy, Assistant Chief Engineer, was responsible for setting up the equipment and making the connections possible for the live remote broadcast. They had come to the beach at 1 o'clock in the afternoon to begin to set up and test their equipment with their headquarters in Jonesboro. A remote pickup unit was on the spot transmitting a signal to another television production truck set up across the freeway, and from there the signal was sent back to the station. Diana Davis, anchor reporter, has been reporting news for Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri for 2 decades. In the early 90s, she had presented a story on Julia Shadow, a mother of 4 who homeschooled her children, who was also there and reminisced with her about the broadcast. Diana said they knew Hardy had been flooded and they just wanted to let people know that they could still come here to visit. She said they would be presenting an economic and history package of the town. Ryan Vaughn, chief meteorologist, commented on what a beautiful backdrop this would be for doing their live broadcast and said it was the first time in history for a live remote on the Spring River. He also said that for the first time in history, he was going to wade out into the Spring River to do his broadcast. Craig Rickert, anchor reporter, was there signing autographs along with Brandy Hodges, reporter-photographer, Keith Bowles, video journalist, Tim Ingram, Jeremy Shirley, marketing, and Tori Shirley, sales. They, along with other members of the crew, were out in the soaring temperatures, helping make the live broadcast remote possible, and doing it with a smile on their faces. The children swimming nearby were excited to have the opportunity to be seen on television. They were swimming and playing in the water close to where the news anchors were broadcasting live. In between segments of the program, someone from the crew asked them to make sure that they could all stand and were not getting too deep in the water. Speaking at the event, the first guest was Brian Nix Hall, minister of the United Methodist Church. Mr. Hall said that he was an 8th-generation resident of Sharp County, and when he was asked about the economy and how the flooding had affected the people, he said, "There's never been a time of hardship that we've ever faced together that we haven't pulled together." He said that he felt the flooding in 1982 was worse than the one this year. The news broadcast history segment reported that the town of Hardy was started by James A. Hardy, Jr. and was originally an area of 600 acres on the Spring River. Many Memphians would come to visit by way of train called the California Special to enjoy the river. The pleasure of playing in the cool Spring River is, to this day, one of the reasons why tourists come to Hardy. The pre-recorded segment was over when the broadcast turned to the live remote, and Ryan Vaughn was in the water and said, "If you jump in the river, it feels pretty good." After reporting the weather, the next guest was Linda Collins Smith, Arkansas State Representative from District 80. She reported the economy is tough unless people are traveling far to vacation. She stated the river is the lifeblood of the community. It was an exciting time to come out and be on the banks of the beautiful Spring River, especially since it's not every day that Hardy is visited by KAIT and their news team, and it was good to have them in Hardy helping to get the word out that this town is ready for more visitors. To view more information about historic Hardy, Arkansas, you can go online to discoverhardy.com. Thanks for listening to Spring River Chronicle Audio on the Go. Be sure to subscribe and check us out online at myspringriver.com.